Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft survival video. This is episode 44. Yeah, I think so, and I'm gonna be honest, I've already started this and I've pretty much done the first task. Oh, not task, but first thing I was gonna do in this episode, but for some weird reason I recorded the clip and didn't save, and it's pretty much me killing some withers because I've just got some, I've set up like a wither killing area in the end underneath the portal, and I've got some nether stars, and for some weird reason it didn't save. So I'm gonna just go to the gardening farm and show you what's going down. Okay, so I've just arrived at my gardening farm, and as you can see, we've actually got guardians now, which is amazing, because last episode I was just talking about how this wasn't working because for some weird reason the guardians can't spawn in bubble columns. So I spent an entire day I spent the entirety of last Monday making this guardian farm, and I pretty much filled this entire top bit of water, and I've dropped the fence gates down to this level. So it's now one of the old-fashioned designs, you know, with the fence gates and they swim down. Well, obviously I can swim around now because I'm within 30 blocks of them, so it's not going to be as efficient, but yes, I've got this bit, and then they sort of drop down, and then they come into like a little filter system down there, and then there's a soul sand bubble column elevator which then pushes them up, as you can see down there, and then they sort of bob up and then into this system, and then they fall down into some lava which is 3 blocks high, which means if there was water down there there'd be like one hit kill, like with a diamond sword. Or even with a fist, but it's a few hits. I don't know why, but I've got a few, like 2-3 hits. I think it's 4. Don't know why. But I'm going to set up the I'm going to be setting up the beacons around this area. Not like right here, but like somewhere around here, but underground. And I'm going to have strength 2, resistance 2, and regeneration. Then it'll just increase my chances of killing them easier and taking less damage, because obviously the thorns is a killer. So hopefully that'll get done. But there's one thing I need to do because I've AFK'd here twice. Oh dear, okay. That's not good. Yeah, so as you can see, I've got these elevators here. But for some weird reason, every time I go to AFK, they just stop working. So I need to get that fixed as soon as I can, because, yeah, when I was AFK the other day, I had to get someone on my world. Lucky it was split screened, and they had to physically get my controller, empty my inventory, come back here, and that's just the backlog. All these hoppers are backlogged, and it was just a nightmare. So today I've got some observers here, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna just remake the elevators to the ones we've got at the farm area, because I've got the melon pumpkin farms done now, which I'll show off. And yeah, I've literally got not a single backlog there. It's crazy. So I'll get these elevators done and I'll catch you in a second. And just like that, we are now done. You can hear the elevators, yes, that's going to get annoying. But hopefully this shouldn't cause a backlog anymore. And as you can see, I've done a 5-hour AFK session. I've probably AFK'd about 10 hours. But the first 5 hours was pretty much wasted because I probably got about an hour's worth of drops. I got nearly a double chest of prismarine shards. But now I've got, from the 5-hour AFK session I've done the other day, I've got another 3 double chests, pretty much. And then I've got a double chest, nearly 2 double chests of the shards, not the shards, the crystals. And fish, I've got about the same, a double chest and a bit, or nearly 2 double chests. And I have taken some fish over, so I've cooked it. And yes, as you can see, fish is up there, and I've got a lot and I mean a lot of fish. So now I'm set for food, and my guardian farm is just going, it's ploughing through this. While I'm driving, I might do another AFK session here, just to see sort of how the elevators are going. But now let's move on to objective 2, which I've no idea what it is. Alrighty, so I've just popped through to my base, just to show off like some progress I've done, sort of in places. Good, I've got my fireworks. And yeah, one of the things I've done is I have replaced this lever with a button, and I need to get my axe and shovel out, don't I? But yeah, what I've put a torch directly behind this block, so it means that if I put, let's say, this shulker box away, which I'm not going to do yet because it's got items in, it'll be locked. But when I press the button, it'll give it enough time to sort of go through. So that's good, because I can only put one shulker box at a time in. And another thing I've done is, you might have seen this, I'm not sure, but I put pressure plates sort of in front of the furnace, just to make it look a bit more appealing. And another thing I need to get done very soon is, I need to restock this thing. You know, since there's an ender chest here, let's get my stuff out. Yeah, let's get it out. Yeah, and I've also got a new sword. Not a new sword. No, this is still my sword. But I've just got a Smite 5, Unbreaking 3 Mending Sword, because then that'll just help with like killing the withers. And I've set up a Strength 2 beacon over there because for some weird reason I just had a wither star sitting around my base in one of the chests. I found it like earlier on last week. And yeah, last week being like, I can't remember when, but I know yesterday was the 25th of November. Speaking of which, this video that I'm currently recording is current day. Like last week I had no time to record whatsoever. Luckily I could, like, you know, fit in the odd video here and there, so it wasn't all completely like busted. Like, I managed to get 2 videos done. This one's gonna be number 3. Well, this one's gonna be tonight's release. Like, as you're watching this, well, as I'm recording this, I've got about 5 hours to record, because I've got a driving lesson at 4:30, and it is now 3 minutes to 11. And yeah, pretty much in that 5 hours I've got to record it, edit it, upload it, schedule it, and I might as well do the same for the other videos I record. So I'm pretty much just going to record up until my lunch, or maybe just work on this one, then get it all worked out, and then upload it while I'm having lunch. Yeah, and I've got 4 hours to sort of record next week's videos, because I want to take the Christmas period off, you know, just to spend time with family and that. So that'll be about 2-3 weeks, maybe even 4 weeks, meaning I've got this week, next week, and the week after, before like background noise sort of starts to play in, because once you get background noises, the quality of the videos would go down. So yeah, I want to sort of get that done as soon as I can. And yeah, so some of the videos, especially the Minecraft ones, might be a bit more laid back, like especially the Minecraft ones, because yeah, there's just so many. And oh, I'm gonna die by drowns. See, what I'll do, I'll pop through to the end, I'll show you the wither killing area. I won't show it in action because I promised someone I'd fight the wither with them, so I'll get that done tonight, just so I can then get the beacons done. You know what, before I do that, let's show you what else I've done, because I've done quite a lot of work, like in other places of my world, like especially my farm area, because the last episode I built a cactus farm, not cactus farm, a pumpkin farm, and I'm happy to say that I done it, I finished it, and now I've got the other half the pumpkin farm done, and I've also got the melon farms done. So yeah, let's just take a look at that, shall we? Alright, so just loading in the place now, the farm area. And this portal's here for a reason, because like when I was killing the wither skeletons, let's get the wither skulls. As of now, I've got no way to get to the nether, because when the aquatic update came out, the first thing I did was went to the nether and dug out that nether tunnel. Well, it was one of the first things. And I forgot to put a tunnel in for the nether ground, you know, where the fortresses are. But I've built one, I've planned one out, but I'll do that off camera because it'll take quite a while. But I'll get it done this week. I promise you, this week I will get it done. And that's, I've set myself like weekly tasks, like objectives. So this week is probably a big one because I've got to record 10 videos. I've got to have a driving lesson. I've got something happening on Wednesday morning, and I can't. And tomorrow is the only day I can prepare for it. So I've got to go down to the local. I've got to pretty much go to town, get a haircut, get some money out because I need a little bit of money for it, and yeah, and then I've got to walk back home. So I'll be about 3 hours wasted. Today I'm going to have about 2 hours where I can't record. Wednesday morning I'll have about 3 to 5 hours where I can't record. And then depending on, when people have days off in my house, I'll probably lose about 2 days at least. So this week's going to be a bit tough. Hopefully next week will be a lot more chilled, a lot more relaxed, and yeah. But yeah, as you can see, I've got the pumpkin farm all done. Got to complete, this one's the one I built last time. It's now all synced up and everything. I've got the pumpkin other side all done. And these didn't take that long to make. Like, this one probably took quite a while because obviously it was the first one. And then this one took about 2.5 hours. And then I built that in the morning. And I was like, let's start the melon farms. So I came over here 2 hours later. I built all this. And then the next day I was like, you know what? Let's build this. Plonk it down. And yeah, I managed to get them all done because I had a weekend off work because, yeah, like they just gave me the weekend off as holiday. So yeah, I had this. I had like 2 days extra. So I put it to good use and built these farms. And I did plan the furnace area as well. That's something else I've done, but I haven't yet built it in survival. So that'll be something I get done this week or next week because I'm going to show you the amount of kelp I've got. Like, I've already shown off that I had 2 and a bit shulker boxes of dried kelp blocks, and all these here are all full of kelp, and that's 20 shulker boxes. I've got 20 shulker boxes of kelp just sitting here that I can't smell because my furnace at my base has run low on fuel, and I don't have enough kelp to fuel it, like, completely. And yeah, we've got some more kelp here. So we've got some here. I've given 2 stacks to someone on the world, so they've got that. So I've got 29 stacks here. I mean, I'll probably need the majority of the stacks I've got to fuel, like my big furnace, which will be what I'll work on after I've stocked this one up. But yeah, this is enough. That's enough for the farm project. Let's talk about what I'm going to do this week, which is still to do with the farm project. My weekly objectives. I've sort of got sidetracked, so yeah, Monday to Wednesday, that's what my busy days, but I can still record on the Tuesday. Like, I don't have to go out and get ready, but my hair is getting a bit uncontrolled, like, it's getting a bit long, like, scruffy, like, and my hair's quite curly, so if I brush it, it'll just, within an hour, it'll be back to normal. So I've either got to cut it or look like a complete scruff head. Complete mess, yeah. Complete mess. So yeah, I'm gonna get that done tomorrow morning. Like, I'm gonna go down like 7, half 7, go down, and then I'll probably get home about 9, maybe 10. I'll say 10. So I'll still have a good amount of time to record, because that's what I've got to do. So one of my friends wants to go out, but I'm gonna try and get that for next week, because this week I just can't. Like, I've got Christmas shopping to do. I've got loads to do. The weekend I'm busy as well. I've got work, and then I've got to help out some stuff around the house in preparation for, Christmas trees. But it's the 1st of December this week. But this week, I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to build the sugarcane farm. I'm going to build the cactus farm. And I'm going to build a the netherwort farms. And luckily, the netherwort farms, as well as the wheat, carrot, beetroot, and potato, they're all like fairly easy to build because I've got to have a ladder in them anyway to plant back because I'm not using villagers. So I've got to go in anyway. So if I create a way in, I can then put the wheat in afterwards. And they all use dispensers and redstone at the back. So these farms will probably take about an hour to make. Like, if I put the layers in, just a flat surface, dispensers, water buckets, I can put dispensers in, blocks in, redstone in, farm done. Place the water in afterwards, and there you go. I've got a whole ton of iron, so that these farms won't take as long as these. Like, I'm gonna build the sugarcane first because this is the biggest farm out of the entire lot of them. Like, it goes down to level 21, and I've got to build sort of 3 modules and 10 high, so it's gonna be like 30 modules. And I've sort of planned them out. I've planned the sugarcane farm, which is good. Then the cactus farm, that's gonna take probably the longest amount of time because I've still got to dig it out. And 1 minute. Sorry about that. The headset was like rubbing against my head, and it was getting like irritating me. But yeah, I've got a whole ton of like ideas to do. So this week I want to get all this section done, and then I can finally remove this beacon, which would be nice because I don't really need it anymore. I've only got it over here, so when I dig this out I don't have to I've got efficiency 5, so it's just a lot easier. And all these shulker boxes are just stone and dirt and stuff like that. So yeah, I haven't quite prepared resource wise. I've got enough for the sugarcane farm. Like, the sugarcane farm is all built, it's all well, not built, but I've got all the resources for it. Cactus, I still need to get some sand, some more cactus. Speaking of which, I might just plant some quickly because I brought quite a fair bit with me. Like, I don't know how much I need as an exact number, but if I plant enough, I also sorted out all the farm shulker boxes, which is why I can't find them. So I've just come down here and, you know, sorted it all out. And I'll show you how much I've got in terms of resources. So kelp, I've got another 2 double chests, which is crazy. That's another 4 shulker boxes right there. Yeah, that's a crazy amount. That is actually crazy. And then melon and pumpkin, we've got a double chest and 2 rows of pumpkin, which is absolutely incredible. And then melon, we've got nearly an entire double chest, which is amazing. Like, I've never had this many resources on a survival world ever. And yeah, we've got some cactus over here. Yeah, I had another 2 stacks and 20. So if I plant all this, I can then get like 3 times the amount, because I only have to plant it once and then it'll be done. Iron, we've got nearly a full double chest, but obviously this is going to be produced slowly. But I will AFK over here once I've got all these farms done. And the kelp, I'll just have to do something about. If it overflows, it'll go into the miscellaneous. And of course, the only ones I won't worry about when I AFK are cocoa beans and chorus fruit, because yeah, all the wheat. Once I've got the sugarcane and cactus done, that'll be when I AFK or start to, because I'll be all the fully automatic ones done. Yeah, let's find some sand and let's get these planted, because we need a lot of cactus. Like sugarcane, yeah, for sugarcane we need 18 stacks. Well, 17 stacks and something, but I rounded up to 18 just to make it easy. Cactus, I've not calculated yet. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Yes, fish wise, we're good. We've got food, we've got everything. I'm changing the subject loads. There's some sand down here, how handy is that? Might as well make use of this area. Just kill everything. You go in there, you just... There we are. He's now gone. let's get this planted. And just like that, we've now got a temporary cactus farm set up, and I've used about 2 stacks in 11. I've used a fair bit. Well, I'm not sure that's the total amount, but I've used at least 2 stacks, I'd say. And it spans like, pretty much from here, and it goes all the way down here. And I've only done this just to get more cactus, because I need a whole lot more. But unfortunately, that's literally all the time I've got, because I've still got to go to my driving lesson and record a whole bunch more videos. So I'm trying to get all the smaller ones done today before my driving lesson, and then all the bigger ones, like the Minecraft ones, done throughout the week. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave it a big thumbs up, and I'll catch you all later. See ya.